With our current weather conditions, it takes a real expert to create landscape that'll thrive. Roedels Garden Center has the staff with the expertise of water requirements for plants, lawns, and landscapes that'll stand up to our changing weather conditions. With 25 years of hands-on experience, owner Darren Roedel will customize a landscape design and irrigation system to meet your expectations and our climate. It's recommended to protect your lawn using Fertilome products available at Roedels Garden Center, an authorized dealer. Call or stop by Roedels Garden Center today.
Hi, I'm Jamie with the Kansas Forest Service, and I'm here to talk to you guys today about potential problems you'll be seeing in the next few weeks to the next few months with your evergreen trees. So right now we're standing in front of a cedar windbreak on the south side of the Ag Research Center in Hayes. And probably one of the first things you'll notice if you come look at these trees are these little Christmas ornament shaped bags hanging from them. Those are bagworms. And inside each of these little sacks is up to 1,000 little eggs that will be ready to emerge sometime in mid to late May. And so the problem with bagworms is they can severely defoliate an evergreen tree. They also exist on deciduous trees and shrubs too, but since they lose their leaves annually, it's not that big of a deal. But evergreens, it can cause some pretty big problems. So if you notice that you have a bagworm infestation, one of the best things you can do to treat them is spray them in a timely fashion. So when the eggs are still in these little sacks, you can't hardly rip them open. The spray won't penetrate those bags. And so you have to wait till the little tiny worms emerge and start feeding on the foliage for the spray to be successful. And so, like I said, they emerge around mid to late May, and that means the best time to spray those bagworms would then be mid-June, late June. And so you really have to pay attention when they start to emerge. They'll be so tiny you can't hardly see them. But then a few weeks later, it just takes them a couple weeks and they get big enough you can see them, and they're actually carrying their own little bags around, and that would be the most ideal time. And I can't tell you what kind of chemical to use because right now there's over 500 products labeled for bagworm kill. So just go to your neighborhood home and garden store and look for the chemicals labeled for bagworm kill, and that should do it for you. Another thing you might notice on cedar trees are these little kidney-shaped galls. These things, they get kind of gross in a couple weeks. This orange gelatinous stuff will come out of them. This is the fruiting body of cedar apple rust. It won't hurt your cedar trees. If you had fruiting apple trees that you're worried about, that might be a concern, and you might want to call me and we can talk about control options on that. But as far as windbreak trees go, or just ornamental evergreens, cedar apple rust won't harm it at all. Another thing you'll notice is this time of year, cedar trees get this yellowish tint to them. These are just little swollen pollen pockets. The trees are ready to reproduce. They reproduce by wind pollination. So if you shake them, there's a cloud of pollen that will come off of them. Nothing to worry about. It won't hurt the trees at all. If you're worried about any other trees and pest problems or diseases, you can get on the internet and search for K-State Extension publications. There's a lot of great resources out there, books like this that you can read that are electronic copy available on the internet as well.
With our current weather conditions, it takes a real expert to create landscape that'll thrive. Roedels Garden Center has the staff with the expertise of water requirements for plants, lawns, and landscapes that'll stand up to our changing weather conditions. With 25 years of hands-on experience, owner Darren Roedel will customize a landscape design and irrigation system to meet your expectations and our climate. It's recommended to protect your lawn using Fertilome products available at Roedels Garden Center, an authorized dealer. Call or stop by Roedels Garden Center today.